Hello everyone and welcome back. I and my crazy hair are still here, and the reason why I say that is because I haven't moved in the past 2 hours now. I've said it in the past two videos now that I have been recording back to back. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check those out. Basically, it's my recording day today, which means I'm doing voiceovers and face cams for a couple of different videos, so please do go check those out, especially since this video is a part 2. You may want to go and check out the part 1, so then you're all up to speed and you know what is actually happening. But yeah, let's see if I can stop rambling and focus on the video at hand. Fingers crossed. I will say this: the longer as I go, the more that I speak, the crazier I get, and I've had a bit of a hair journey today, so if I seem a bit how would you say it nicely, a bit crazy, that's just because I've been here a while. But yeah, anyway, you have not, though. This is completely new, a fresh start for everyone, so welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me quickly just explain what is happening. So I am back today with another speed build. Oh my god, I just had a major blonde moment. I have built this house a couple of days ago, and I have made this video into 2 parts just because this house was so big. It was impossible to do it in 1 part. I was even considering making it into 3 parts at some point because I was worried that it was gonna be too fast because I had to speed it up quite a lot. But I did cut out as much as I could. I sped up the landscaping parts, some parts that I could, like this one. I sped it up way more than the others. So hopefully it's not too fast, and it is a bit too long, I know. I really tried. Now let me just say here, in this particular part, right? It took me so long to put in this hedge fence made out of tree type of thing, and then I get rid of it. Because when I was done, I realized that when the gallery was going to take screenshots of the lot, the hedge was going to block everything. So I was like, obviously I can't have that. And then I tried to make it look a bit smaller, see what that was going to be like. It was still too high up. So I actually deleted it all. And normally I would cut that out because it's embarrassing and stupid. But then again, I was like, you know what? People need to see how stupid I get sometimes. Because I spent I think it took like a good 5 minutes in real time to do all that, and then I just deleted it all. It's just, you know, you live and you learn. I'm sorry, my face is really itchy. I think it's just because of the dust and stuff. So yeah, also I'm sitting like right next to my balcony door, because that's my my lighting equipment, and it's very bright outside, so I'm just like, it's such a gorgeous day outside. It's so beautiful, so sad. Anyway, so an important feature of this house was these 2 concrete beams that were protruding out of it, and then I wanted to have like this waterfall falling at the front. Obviously the animation is limited to it being that short, so it's not gonna continue falling even if you raise it. But I was determined to still make it kind of work, and I was trying to layer these fountains underneath, which I think would actually look really cool, but I couldn't align them properly because they were just too big or too small. And you can't size them up because you can size the object up, but the animation is gonna stay the same, so you can't really manipulate it. And so it took a while for me to figure it out. And again, this is normally something that I would cut out, but then I feel like as you build more and more, even myself, you start like you come up with certain tips and tricks as you go. And I sometimes, when I first started my channel, I remember back in the day when I would watch other YouTubers make Sims videos, I would see them do things that I would never think of doing. And this is how you learn, with trying things out for yourself, watching other people do them, and stuff like that. And so I feel like this type of thing, like sizing an object down and then hiding it into the half wall, making it look like it's seamlessly a waterfall, is something that maybe would be helpful to someone. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like I'm this great builder or whatever. I'm just saying, if it helps out one person or if it inspires one person to do something, then that's amazing. So I decided to just leave it. And but yeah, I was determined to have that waterfall no matter what. And we're not done with it yet. I think we're gonna go back and finish it a bit later on. I just wanted to do a bit of a commentary on that because this is the whole point of this. So yeah. Also, I did stack up a couple of these chimneys together to just make one big chimney, because there wasn't one that would perfectly fit in there. I don't know. It was a very elaborate build. This home is, don't quote me, but I think it's a bit over 500,000 simoleons in the end. It is so expensive. So it is a celebrity home, or it is intended to be one. So make sure that if you do move in your Sims in there, they have a good, well-balanced bank account as well as a good steady income, because the upkeep on this, I imagine, will be astronomical. But I had fun. I had so much fun. This is the type of thing that I love to do. Just very spacious, big rooms with lots of space to walk around. Things that are not very cluttered and very. I like open spaces. If that makes sense. I don't know. And I thought these kind of like indoor flower beds, glass boxes, I don't even know how you would call it, were like such a rich thing to have in your home. And I thought that was like something that a celebrity would have. And I don't know, I really loved it. I think it looks really nice, and it gives it that nice like organic feel to the home. And it's such a nice detail, it's a good way of breaking up bland walls and long hallways and things like that. And it's those little things that give every build a bit of uniqueness and personality, I think. And I love a good flower bed. Like, I'm all about the flower beds right now. I'm pretty sure that every single house that I've made in the past 2 weeks has one. And so yeah, I don't know. I was trying to make it look really interesting from the outside, and be as detailed as possible. And I did try to limit myself as far as using different packs. So even though it is a big home and there, we need a lot of items to fill in this the space, I was trying to keep it down a little bit as it comes to number of packs, so that it is a bit easier for people to download. So this is the expansion packs minus cats and dogs and seasons, and then game packs. I believe it is, I don't know if it is Dine Out. I'm not sure about Dine Out, but I know that for a fact that it is Spa Day. And then game packs, stuff packs, it is Moschino, and there is another one. I think there's 2 stuff packs. So see, this is what I was doing. I was saving the lot because I kept checking to make sure that I was still on track, because I was worried that I was gonna use a different pack and then it was gonna just start piling up, and I really didn't want that. because I want my builds to be as accessible as possible, and even though it is a big home, I try to limit myself, and I think I, for the most part, succeeded. I can't remember now. This was a couple of days ago, so I know for a fact it was Moschino. Ah, it was a cool kitchen. Sorry, that was a bit loud. The cool kitchen. It was, yeah, that's the one, because I wanted my kitchen to be cool. Duh. I'm so lame sometimes. So overall, it is just, I believe, it is just 2 or 3 game/stuff packs on top of the expansion ones. And yeah, I don't know, I'm quite happy with that. I was, when I was decorating, I did make sure that I did, include all the essentials, that I didn't make it look like it is ready to just be moved in. But I did keep it a little bit on the minimalistic side, because I felt like for this home and for the type of person that's going to move in here, they would really want to make it look as they wanted it to look, really personalize it, so they wouldn't like move into a home that was really just like preset, so you just come in and everything is already set up for you. So I wanted it to be a bit bare, if you will, so it's not as detailed as you normally would see my builds to be. So I'm just explaining, because I didn't want people to think that I was like too lazy to finish it, because it was like such a big build. Trust me, I could have gone all day, and I did. Like, this literally took 10 hours to do, which I did in one stretch. I could have kept going, but then again, also because it is such a big house, and then if you start adding more and more into it, there's a question of being, will people be able to download it? Will it be too much of a strain on their computer? So I try to keep that in mind as well. And so yeah, if you do download this, the link is in the description below. You may want to personalize it a little bit, and this goddamn couch, let me tell you, I was determined to, because I've done this trick before of like, angling them like so it looks like it's an L-shaped couch, and it's still usable. Sims can still use it. Just, I don't think the corner section. And I was determined to make it happen, and then I somehow managed to, and then I looked at the living room as a whole, which is a big, massive room. And I was like, and then there's this little sad couch in the middle. That's just not gonna work. So I moved the couch away, and don't worry, I will use it in the upstairs hallway, because I was determined to use it, especially after I spent so much time trying to make it work. But yeah, you gotta try it. You gotta try out things to come up with the best possible solution. You can't know if you don't try. So just thought I would explain that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really happy with how this whole house turned out. It's really there's a lot to do. There's a big, massive living room. There's this massive entryway. Oh yeah, my favorite word. There's a sitting room, as you've seen it for a hot second, or like a sunroom, if you will. There's a big, massive hallway upstairs, which can be converted into more like maybe another bedroom if you want it. There is a master bedroom upstairs. There is another spare bedroom upstairs. And then, have I said this before, or was that the other video? Oh my god, I don't know anymore. I can't keep up. And so there is another big, massive bedroom, which is for toddlers / kids. So it's like a sleeping area and play area in there. And then we have a whole another level, which is a basement, which has a massive gym and a home studio. So there's a lot to do in this house. there's 2 seating areas outdoors. So this is one, that's the one that's upstairs. So it has a grill on it, in it. And then the downstairs is like more of sunbathing, lounging, and there's another seating area at the back. I'm just explaining this right now because I feel like once I go into the screenshots, I won't be able to explain it as quickly as the photos will pass. So just a bit of a heads up. I gotta love okay, reset. I love a good stacking up object kind of a thing, which I also did downstairs in the living room with the tables. So I actually stacked up 2 end tables. No, what are they called? Coffee tables. Oh my god, blonde moment. 2 coffee tables on top of each other. I do that often when there's sorry, my neighbors are being a bit obnoxious. When there's not enough space for side tables, so I stack a couple of them up. And you can do that with a couple of different ones, and it can look pretty cool. So that's why I did in the other bedroom. So that bedroom was like a spare bedroom, or the second bedroom, and this one is supposed to be the master because it is so big. It has its own fireplace, big windows, amazing view. However, I think I did mess up a little bit, and I realized that when I was going in to do the screenshots. So the bathroom for the master is actually really small, and I should have fixed that because I could have. I didn't realize, and when I was done with everything, and I went in to do the screenshots, I realized it, and then at that time I was just really tired, and I just couldn't be bothered to go back and fix it. So the bathroom is a bit small. That was my bad. Full disclosure. And but yeah, I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it was. I don't know. We're moving into the toddler / child area. So I literally just like kind of mirrored it. So there's a toddler section and a child section. This is a big, massive room. It has this amazing glass wall looking out. So there's plenty of sunlight. There's plenty of things for them to do. Plenty of toys. Plenty of activities. There's also going to be like a little study nook tucked away at the back. So every bedroom has their own ensuite. So the toddler, child, whatever, room has one as well, with a potty in there also. So every bedroom has an ensuite, like I just said, and there's also a main bathroom downstairs, and the gym has its own bathroom as well. So your Sims won't have to walk all the way from the gym into the house to shower. There is 2 showers and 2 toilets adjacent to the gym. So what I'm trying to do right now is I was trying to separate the 2 toddler sleeping areas to give them a bit of a more like, oh, this is my room kind of a thing. And so I do this often is I use curtains to separate the room in 2. But the thing is, because I was so limited with packs, none of the packs have curtains that are actually high level. So I actually ended up sizing the curtains up, which is fine. When it gets tricky is the curtains were clipping through the floor. So if you're like confused as to what I was doing there, is I was checking to make sure that the curtains are not clipping through the ceiling or the floor. So it's a bit of a, you have to fine tune it a little bit, but it can be done, and I think it really works out in the end. Let me just quickly close this. I have a couple of other things happening in the background, like I'm exporting a video, I'm uploading a video. Oh, finished processing, perfect. So I'm being a very busy bee today, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, so we are moving on to the gym. This is the longest gym you'll ever see in your life, and I feel like I should have probably shortened it. It didn't have to be that long, but I wanted the gym to have that long wall looking into the pool, because I thought that looked really sick. So it's a bit excessive, I'll admit it, but I don't know. You can shorten it and just cram everything a little bit closer together. There's plenty of space. It is unnecessarily big. It is, like, I'll admit it, but I don't know. Also, what I was trying to do here, I was trying to make like a little separate shower spaces. And then I realized that I am not using Discover University. Okay, so I just realized when I say that all the expansion packs are being used, obviously it's not just Cats and Dogs and Seasons, it's also Discover University. So I realized that I don't have the Discover University shower head, so then I actually had to make separate rooms for the toilet and showers as well. So I made it work. So like I said, if your Sims are showering in the gym, they won't have to walk into the house to take a shower. They can take a shower right there and then jump straight back into the workout. Yeah, so here we go with the screenshots. This is the foyer that leads into the main bathroom. So this is the photo of this one. There's like 5 bathrooms in total, I think, and I've only included one photo because they're all just pretty much the same. So here we go in with the living room, making sure we cover all the angles to show off all the decorating and everything. This is the sitting area that leads from the living room to the outside. Massive kitchen with big dining room adjacent to it. So much seating space. And so this is the sunroom that I was talking about before. That's accessible through the dining area. So the dining area also has the access to the backyard, or the front yard technically. And then if you follow this hallway, you come up to this staircase that is also accessible from the living room. And then as you head upstairs, you have this massive hallway that is all nicely carpeted. And so on one side of the hallway there is the spare bedroom, which has this really fun wallpaper. I've never used it before, and I just thought it was really fun and a bit eccentric. So that was the master bedroom right there, and then the hallway that leads to the outside sitting area, the toddler area, and the study, which is also big, has an amazing view, and is just, you know, like, this is definitely a rich people's home for sure. But yeah, I don't know. And if you're wondering what the little square on the couch is, that's a pillow, okay? Let's just go with that. It was there because it was of the clipping. It was a bit glitchy, but you know, I don't mind it. So that was the toddler room, and this is the sitting on the first floor. So just making sure that we cover all the exterior shots. So this is in the basement. It is the home studio with, as I said before, the world's longest gym. But you know, I don't know, you can adjust it a little bit if you'd like. So these are the 2 showers and toilets that I mentioned before. A quick look from the back side as well, and that is it, you guys. I had so much fun doing this. It took a long time. I really tried to make it as perfect as possible, and I hope I succeeded. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If you have any feedback, comments, ideas, suggestions, anything at all, please leave those in the comment section below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everyone.